This is your man Danny Farid. I was thinking, how would you be if you were at 100%? What would your life be like if you were at 100%? So I'm trying to reach that goal of being my 100% potential. At 100% of my potential, you may not even recognize who I am. Because we are all supposed to be somebody great. We all supposed to be somebody who does something fascinating. Think about that.
You know, I hear a lot of people say that, I have a photographer that can capture the shot that I need, but when they see the images in which we have, it's almost like, why go anywhere else? When you want the right shot, come to the best. 5-Star Production. I got a brand new show for y'all tonight. Just be ready. I'm building something. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? What's good? Let me get my headphone thingies. Mm, mm. 1, 2. Can you hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Very well. Very well. Alright. Let's get to the guts. Alright. Let me get to it. Alright, sometimes we look at what's going on in the world and how what the makeup of what the makeup is of the world, and we find ourselves in these positions or same positions for a nice little minute. We find ourselves in the same position or in these positions for a nice little minute. I gotta do something about this beard. And we find ourselves when it comes to Democrats and Republicans and how we do our voting and things like that. We find ourselves repetitiously doing the same thing. I am not here to tell people how to vote, where to vote, when to vote. I'm not here to do that. But what I want to say is that we do these things by habit. We vote according to our habits. And sometimes I believe that both sides, both parties play us. I think both parties play us to a certain degree. That's just what I think. Uh, I can't say no time that I can sit down and say, "Oh, my life was good under this president or under that president." I can't sit and say it was really any different. I think it most of the times we live according to our habits. And if our habits cause us to be in the hole, we're gonna be in the hole no matter who's the president. No matter who's the president. If you bad with finances when it get hard, you're gonna be bad with finances when it get hard. If you bad with finances when the money is flowing, you're gonna be bad with it, you know, no matter what. That's just who you are. That's those are habits that people got. That's just based on my opinion. So, uh, saying that, I think that both parties have playing us to the point where, when sometimes when it gets close to election time, everybody pull out all the stops when it comes to people who look like us. They begin to bring out all the black celebrities, uh, hip hop people, the R&B people, the movie stars, and people like that. Both sides do it because they think that we want them to present somebody, or they want to come off like they cool, like they connected to the streets or something. And those are one of the bad habits that we have because we fall for it. We fall for it. I don't care who is the president, but we fall for it most of the time. Most of the time, we fall for, oh, he cool. Billy Clinton was cool. He played the horn. They even deemed him as the first black president because he was cool. Then we had uh, Junior Bush after that. It's a lot of things that go along with uh, the way that they get our vote. Ice Cube mentioned something about sitting down with both parties and having a discussion on what is the plan for our communities. So we have communities all over the country. So I don't want people to make it seem like it's one America and all that mess. It's because it's not. I mean, we deal with several different aspects of what America is. You know, it's true that America don't spend as much money in other communities as they do in uh, non-minority communities. Sometimes the non-minority community get the ass end of it, or we get what's left of it. However, we find ourselves constantly voting for the same group of people. And, doing my research, I'm always trying to look up something. I'm always trying to look up something. So we'll find ourselves voting for the same party by habit
Oh, this is what my grandmama voted like this. Oh, my granddaddy voted like this. Oh, this is how my mama voted. This is what my mama told me. We Democrats. So when I look back at the Lyndon B. Johnson on him signing a bill back in 60 something, back during the civil rights era, I find out that he mentioned something about uh, him signing the Civil Rights Act or the Civil Rights Bill. He was going to have the Negro voting Democratic for the next 200 years. So sometimes I listen to the words, and the words, they play us in a certain way. If he said in 19, I think it was right after Kennedy passed away, he signed the bill, Civil Rights Act, and he said, by me signing this Civil Rights Bill, this was going to have black folks voting Democratic for the next 200 years. Do you think that's fair for somebody to say that? If I can get them to believe that we are on their side, basically, I can get them to vote Democratic for the next 200 years. But that's amazing, because for some reason we don't even acknowledge that these things happen. We don't even acknowledge these things happen. And that's kind of jacked up, because we fall for things, and then when we look up, we don't know how we got there. I don't know why our black community in this situation. Sometimes the black community is in this situation because we being led that way. And sometimes if you make it comfortable, people will believe that this is the way it's supposed to be. So when the last time somebody that you know that sat down and listened to the policies? Nobody really want to talk to us about the policies. Nobody really want to talk to us about what's the status of our community. When somebody going to write some laws and say, listen, this is specifically for this group of people. They've done it already to all the other groups of people. So don't say, they ain't just going to specifically do something for African Americans. They done it for everybody else. So I don't get what we talking about. It's already been done for everybody else. A compensation has been done for everybody else, except us. Only bill we really got passed was the Civil Rights Bill. And that was basically really an economical thing, but people say, because of the marches and stuff like that. But let me go to something. See if I can pull this up. I found something that, let me see if I can bring it up on my phone. If I can bring it up on my phone. All right. This what I'm finna show y'all now is something that about the economy and things like that. And this is average yearly inflation rate by president. Let me see if I can pull it up on my computer first, though. Let me see if I can pull it up on my computer first. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. If they have a graph of that. No, I can't read that. Let me see. All right, no, that ain't it either. I'm gonna see if I can pull up. All right, I think I got it. Okay, so this is the inflation the average inflation rate. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can pull this up. See if I can pull this up and see if y'all can see this. Okay, so what it's showing is the average yearly inflation rate by president, and it's showing who had the lowest inflation rate. Okay, because we doing some comparison of presidents and who was good, who was bad. One of the things that I don't like about the way that Trump moved is he talk a lot. He kind of over talk. Sometimes when you get to the point, you just need to just stop talking. Just stop. You got your point across. Stop. Instead of digging yourself deeper in the hole, you just need to stop. And it's showing that the inflation fluctuated, depends on who, and it really didn't depend on who was in office, depends on what was going on at that time. JFK had the lowest, 1.1% was the inflation rate. And that is low. 1.1%, then Eisenhower, let me see, then Obama, 2009 to 2017, 1.4%, then Trump, 2017 to 2021, 1.9%. Clinton, 2.6. Then Lyndon B. Johnson, 63 to 69, 2.9%. Then W. Bush, 2.8. Then H.W. Bush, 4.3. Then Reagan was 4.6. Nixon, 5.7. Biden, 5.7. And Gerald Ford, 8%. And Carter had the worst within the last 60 years. At 9.9%. That's bad. That's bad. So, we have to be careful when we having these conversations about political parties unless we do the research on what's going on in the political parties. Yeah, we got a guy that's running that's got a lot of issues right now. But his economy was good. His economy wasn't super bad. He was fourth. And 1.9 is low. 1.9% is low. 1.9% is low interest rate. You know. Now, let me go to. And I'm not telling nobody to vote for whoever they're going to vote for. You're going to vote for whoever you're going to vote for. But at one point in time, there was a plan put in place, the Platinum Plan. But we never really did too much research on it because we were having all this turmoil about Biden and Trump. We was having all these issues. We had the virus was going on about that time, and it was just everything was crazy. See, Trump just won't shut up. He wouldn't stay off Twitter. So that's the issue I have with him. It wasn't like the economy wasn't good. It's just that he like Kanye, liked to be in the spotlight. He make money, but he liked to be in the spotlight. You know, now he got people all amped up and hyped up, and you got them all fired up, and everybody ready to fight. Everybody ready to have this civil situation. Okay, let me pull that up now. This was Bloomberg magazine put this out. I said in his efforts to woo African American voters before the election on September 25th. I need them other glasses. What did it say? On September 25th, President Donald Trump unveiled a plan to shovel capital, jobs, and opportunities in the black communities. And then it says a program that his campaign is calling the Platinum Plan for Black America. For black communities, the Platinum Plan commits to unlocking $500 billion in access to capital. I'm sorry, creating 3 million new jobs and bridging historical disparities in healthcare and education. school choice, criminal justice reform, and favorable trade deals for black farmers and manufacturers around. Let's say manufacturers round out the list of the president's platinum promise. Okay, so you have this platinum plan that he was trying to present to Black America. He had this platinum plan that he was trying to present to Black America. However, you got you don't have anyone that wants to sit down and have a conversation with Black America. Not for real. Not for real. You don't want to have that discussion for real. And this was one of those things where we didn't even look at it. Oh, we ain't gonna look at what he talking about. Yeah, he might be a little loud and all these old things, but some of the stuff he was talking about was some real stuff. You know, if you want to bring, say hypothetically, you have a discussion about bringing jobs back to the United States. Can that happen? I don't know how. You know, we don't know how far in bed that America is with China and other groups of people. So we don't know, because a lot of them promise to do stuff and stuff never gets done over the tenure of that president. You know, so we can say that we don't like certain presidents, but we still have to look at what either side of what they talking about. Are they talking about anything good? Sometimes they do. Are we missing the point? We still got this 2025 agenda thing that people have been having this discussion about. Still got that. Okay, what it was another thing in here he was talking about. And he was talking about making the Klan and Antifa, making them terrorist groups. He was trying to label them as terrorist groups also. You know, we won't see what's going on, because that's kind of sort of over. I'm not telling people to vote for Trump. I'm not telling people to vote for Kamala. I ain't telling nobody to vote for. You vote for who you want to vote for. But sometimes we have to look at some of the policies and the plans that's going down. And this was part of the platinum plan that Trump was trying to put down. You know, it's cool. People don't like to have those discussions, but those discussions are real discussions. And then it's talking about how House Democrats went further. The House passed 1.5 trillion the infrastructure bill in July. So, yeah. So it's a lot of things we got going on. We just got to pay attention to what's going on. You can vote for who you want to vote for, and you can do it that way. But do what you do. I just want to come on for a minute. It's my time, y'all, and I'm out.